Hello everyone, TMan978. Welcome to another TMan978's how-to. In this video, I'm going to be transforming Fans Toys FT-51 Chomp to Crocodile mode and back to robot mode. I'm going to be doing this completely unedited, so I might stutter, stumble, and whatever I have difficulties on, you should just see that, because I know people like it. That's what they say in the comments. Anyway, when you open him, his legs will be backward. So rotate the waist around, and if you're capable of rotating the waist around, that means that the back isn't plugged in all the way. It needs to be shoved in, and this needs to be pushed down. The arms will more than likely be non-engaged, so pull them until you get a click. If you can't rotate his biceps, it's not fully engaged. But now we are good to go, and first thing I'm going to do is pull this right here, pull this, and this one gets stuck for me. That's very tight, but you need to pull this one definitely so that we can open this side and open this side. Rotate this around and shut those back. Put that to the side. Over here we can transform the head. The head transforms by pulling the legs away from the chest, pulling the legs down, and untabbing the bottom part of here. To prepare him to sit down, you might want to have the legs straight and get the arms up into a position similar to this right here. But now he can go to the side. Now we need to rotate the hands like this and make sure that they're closed up. We can open this up and rotate the hand in, shut that, bring this forward. Same deal over here, rotate that, push this up, close that, bring this forward. And we can rotate the arms and shove it up into there. Rotate the arms, shove it up in there. I'm going to put these up so they can get out of the daggone way. This may close itself, but these are to make his crocodile mode wider right there at the waist. You can push this in to get these crocodile scales up. Push that in. Yep, leave that like that. Dislodge this. Unpeg it like that. Let's just have that kind of dangling for now, to be honest. Rotate the waist, and then rotate at the thigh. I'm gonna just move these panels out here out the way to get them out of the way. Now over here, we need to shut these heels. Rotate this joint right here, bring that down, twist that, and then put it into this direction. I'm gonna need to push this out the way to actually accomplish that. So same deal, extend this, rotate that, this, that, yeah. And I'm gonna start with this leg that now that we're over here, you need to kind of shove this, or unplug it right there. And it's kind of wedged up into here. It's never usually wedged this tight, but now of course it is. Get that out of the way, open this, open that. And we should be able to lift that up. And then here, bring that down like it is. This green panel right here can rotate. This is actually a misstep. That green panel was supposed to be in the inside. Over here, we need to rotate this out. This right here slides. And then we can slide it back until we get that there and slide it forward. Or as forward as that will go back into here. Now, we can dislodge this. Open this panel up right here. And on the double hinge, bend it so that it can cover that peg right here. There we go. Open this door and open this up. There you are. Let's do all of that over here. going to move this panel away from there, open this up, shut this, open that up, and bring this down. And this right here, I'm going to rotate the green inside. I'm going to pull that away. Make sure you move around these pegs. Get that out. Shove it forward. Rotate. And then shove it forward again. And here I am taking this. I'm lifting this piece up. This thing becomes a tab that goes into there. Bend it on a double joint and open this up. Now we can take this one big piece going from here to there, lift that up. And this is why we didn't plug in the neck of the crocodile, because it gets in the way. These two pieces, they go up. These detail fillers. Now this knee needs to be bent so that we can rock this around in this orientation. We can take this and plug it into there. Just make sure you shut that. This closed itself. I'm going to make sure that's up. But basically, we need to bend this a bit so that we can rotate. And you know, I'm going to bend that way so that it will be clear of all this stuff. Rotate that in, and then rotate the foot up to be in there, which kind of closes things up. But this is difficult no matter how many times I did it. We need to push this into here. We're not on the difficult part yet. Push that into there and close that, and you're pretty much good to go. What is difficult is having the clearance to do all that with this leg. So bend that knee, get that into this orientation, rotate this until we plug it down into there. And what I should have did earlier, bend this leg, make sure this is shut, and we can go ahead and see. Here's the difficult part. We need clearance to get this in there and get this up into that area. I'm going to bend this and start shutting this while trying to get this into here at the same time. See, it's easier when one of the legs is not in a daggone way, but I got it in there, and we need to somewhat get it into place. But now that that's in there, we can go ahead and shut this door, which will help, and we can bring that kind of together and bring that there and shut this over top of that. Now, before we close this though, we need to take the tail with this little extra nub that's not at the bottom, put that at the top, put it in one side and close the other side on top of it, and go ahead and squeeze all of this together. So get all that squeezed together, push this together, and shut this down. The little filler pieces right here is getting in my daggone way. Is there any way to avoid that? This has honestly never happened before, so I don't know why. Oh yeah, the waist or something wasn't bent correctly, so I bent it down so that now I can shut this and avoid that. Stretch that back out, stretch it back out on this side, which it doesn't seem to be all the way stretched, but you get the picture. Put the arms back, and now we need to lift this up. This peg right here needs to go into these slots. Now we need to lift this up and lift that up to fill out the green area. Put the legs how you see fit. get these legs how you see fit. I'm just gonna angle them like this for now. Put them down, and we can open this cockpit up. And right here, we put him in here. And if you have the arms up, he can actually look like he's holding the handle. But basically close that. And you can put the gun here if you want to store everything he came with. And we're good to go. He is a Crocodile. All right, now from Crocodile mode to robot mode. First thing I'm going to do is remove this gun, shut his mouth, and go ahead and open this cockpit up. Open the cockpit up, and hopefully get him out of here without any complications in there. It's already complicated. Can't grab his hands. There we go. I'm going to shut this back in there and close that. Now this dude, I'm going to straighten his arms out, and there's a little peg right here that goes into the back of the hand. And then there's pegs on his legs. This is a new come on, you. This is a new trend for them, because I don't think the previous two had any kind of pegs. They just relied on friction. But now he is ahead. Now back here, we are going to split that a bit and grab this tail and pull that out. And now we can, while this is still extended, open this up, rotate this, and bring that around till that's like that. Shut it. If you can't shut it, it's not straight. What is happening? I think this is, let me move this. Yeah, straight, come on. I can't believe I'm getting stuck on this step. All right, now shove that in. Shove this in, which is really tight on mine, and shove that in. Now you're good to go. Over here, we can detach this from here, which is better if you got nails. Put that there and shut that. And we can go ahead and basically unpeg this collar right there. These two pegs go into these two slots. And since this will be easy, I'm going to go ahead and squeeze these two in and rotate these panels up. For the legs, we basically need to, I'm going to angle things like this on both legs. I might have to rearrange that at the end. I can't remember. But basically, we need to move this in such a way where it's getting out of the way of this panel right here. Let's do that on both sides. And then up here, we can get these out of the way and lift up on this. Alright, we're lifting up on that. And now we can get this up. You might have to rotate this out a bit to clear all of this. But you can kind of split this. And getting your hand in here is going to be difficult. And I don't like it. I can't see any easy way to do it because the legs barely want to open. But we need to get that out of there and move all of this outward. You may as well go ahead and open this and remove this out of that peg and lift that like that. Now you should be able to start bend the knee this way so that that can clear that. All right, you know what? I'm gonna just do the one leg right now to get it out of the daggone way. But I'm going to straighten this up and get that like that for now. Over here, I'm going to unpeg that wrap it around under here and shut this little thing. And at this point, we can close this. Yeah, we can close that right there. And right here, we can rotate this, open this up, and you know what? This leg. Give myself extra room, I'm opening that so I can make the leg wider. Now we need to rotate this. Shift this forward so that it can swing this way. Inward. Slide it out that way. You can maneuver this to get it out the way, but you're gonna have to maneuver it back so that it can fit into this groove. But shove this up. Now it's in the groove, and now I see that I need to have the leg bent like this. Or actually, let me just fix this up. Make sure that's out of the way of this foot. Bring this up. Bring this all the way over here. Now we can bring this foot up and slot this into place. You can decide on whether you want to have this toe up. I'm going to keep the toe up. I like that. And this can rotate up like that. Meanwhile, here we can rotate the foot. And getting at this without a spudger is very difficult. I hope you have a spudger. I'm going to put a link in the description unless I forget. And if I forget, somebody just tell me. Oh, I see one of my problems. This panel right here. This crocodile leg needs to be a bit forward so that this peg right here can go into this hole. So I need to move that up. Peg that there. And then it can slot up here. And keep that foot in place, but there's one leg. We are a lot of minutes in, but now this stuff is easier to access. I'm going to unpeg this right here, unclip this, move that, rotate this, and get all of that out of there. Unpeg this, just leave it there. Bend the knee so you can rotate all that. Now we can lift this up and put that there. If you have any trouble, this is a double hinge. You might have to remove it. You may have to maneuver that differently. Shut that. And now we can close this on top of that. Might as well just go ahead and shift this up now, because that won't hurt anything. And I'm going to shove this down and rotate that into this position. The leg, rotate that, slide that slider, start turning it in, slide it out, turn it in, bend the knee, and slide it forward. And now I'm going to put this into this position. If you want the full-on cartoon aesthetics, don't forget to rotate this little piece right there. Start bringing this over while opening this panel. And I didn't mention that there's a little hole that goes into there that will keep the foot into that position that it needs to be in. Shut here, peg into there, and then slide this stuff forward. Move this forward, and I can't for the life of me grab this without a spudger. So there's that. Now we can rotate the thighs, which I did over here and didn't remember. Rotate this. Now these little clips can come down. They're like body fillers. And this can shut. and make sure that the body fillers are in there. Now everything else should be a little bit easier. The crocodile head can come down like this, and there are little pegs right here that goes into the side of the cheeks. Meanwhile, oh shit, I'm goofing up all over the place. Rotate these in. These are a step that is almost unnecessary, but I did the step, so I should have remembered that. Now this collar can rotate, and this can shut in there, and we can push the collar down like that. All right, the arms, simple. Pull them down enough so that you can rotate the bicep. Pull it down till it clicks, you can rotate the bicep. This can come down, and we can open this panel. But because you'll have difficulty, they figured, let's put another panel in there. So now you can rotate the hands out like that. Shut this and shut that. Or I think you probably can do this if you want to have the claws on the top, which I do not. The claws can go in the back. But same stuff over here. Bring that out. We can move the claws back. Straighten up the neck. Take the head, put the head inside of that hole, and head on. Adjust the feet to how you see fit. And he is now a robot again. Thank you for watching this. If you enjoyed it or think it's helpful, please share this video out there to everybody so that I can get more views and more subscribers. That would be awesome. Until next time, TMan978 out of here. Figure action. That one's me. Join the Syndicate Toy Hunters Facebook group. Link in the description. Click the videos. Click the fucking videos, baby. Click the videos. You should really click these